So hello everyone, this is going to be a beginner's tutorial for the basic setup for Planet Zoo. So the first things we're going to need is a few facilities. So we're going to build some paths. So it doesn't matter what path you pick, but pick whatever looks nice. I'm going to make the width big and to 5 meters. And we are going to put the length down. And first we are going to flatten out the terrain. I'm going to pull this up and take all the water out. So I'm going to take out that water, and then we're going to flatten this. I'm going to raise the size and flattening it. So now that everything is flattened, we are going to start building a few things. So we're going to go to the staff paths so that we can have paths that only the staff walks onto. So these are crucial because facilities lower guest happiness. I'm going to do it that far. And we are going to need, if you look right here, we're going to need a workshop. But we're going to make something just look a little better. So we're going to rotate it, pressing Z. That's that. We're going to have a quarantine. And we're going to extend the road by going more this way. Go to facilities. We're going to do research center, a staff room, a vet surgery, and a trade center. I'm going to turn around so we can look clearly. And we're going to need a workshop. Here we go. So now that we have those, we are going to hire some people. But first we got to build an enclosure for the animals. So you can press Shift to move faster, and you use the middle mouse button to look around. So we are going to get first from the zoo 1, we're going to get from Africa the deserts. So we are going to get some African wild dogs. Since they're endangered, there's going to be a higher price, but they also sell for more. So we are going to go to the place over here, and we are going to start building our first habitat. So now we are going to build our habitat. So we are going to go to the Zoopedia and look at this one. So we are going to have, for 2 adults, 1254, and we have to have it over 4.125 feet. So we are going to go over here, and we are going to build some wood logs gate, and the height. Trying to find out how to do the height snap. And yeah, we are going to start doing this and do a nice long thing like this. That. I'm going to shorten it just a little bit to 15. Then we are going to put some glass walls. There we go. That is our first enclosure. We're going to have a glass habitat gate right there. And then for our paths, I'm going to go back to regular. Go like that. That. Going to continue going this way. So now that we've done that, we are going to build a habitat. So we are going to put some, so we're going to do filters, and yeah. So we're going to go to continent and Africa. So I'm going to put some of these trees right here, and for some bushes, we're going to do some here, some bracken, some bushes, and that's that. So we are now going to go to habitat, beds and shelters, and we are going to have a small wooden shelter like that for them to sleep in. I'm going to put it in the corner a bit away from the humans so that they don't get that frightened. Now we have that, we are going to put some leaves on the ground. There so that they can sleep better. And that's that. Now we are going to, for the habitat, I'm going to go to species. I'm going to go to African wild dog and have a water bowl right here and a food tray. Trying to find a available location. Right there seems good. And let's see. They prefer around 8 to 40 Celsius. So we're going to put some, in the habitat, we are going to put some coolers for this area. And over here, we go to it, I'm going to set it to 35 Celsius. Everything within this spot will be, we're going to rename it African Wild Dog. Now that we have that, we are going to go to animal trading, and then we're going to search for the species. African Wild Dog. Confirm. And then African Wild Dog. Confirm. I don't know why it's showing this, so we're going to have to refresh list and take away any species. Go to African Wild Dog and confirm. There we go. So we're going to take this one, and I'm looking for something cheaper. The price, cash listings. So we're going to have this one, and we are going to have only conversation credit listings. And the maximum we're going to put at 500. Okay, so we are going to get, for cash listings, we are going to get this one. And then for the price, going to go to confirm. We're going to try to get a cheap, this one. So we're going to get this one, and we are going to purchase it. It's a bit pricey, but that's okay. We're going to send to zoo. So we're going to put it over there. And in our animal storage, we're going to have this one. We're going to send to zoo. Right there. And then we are going to go to zoo. We're going to hire some staff. We're going to have a caretaker, a keeper, mechanic. We don't need security yet, and we're going to need a vendor to do some of our vending, a veterinarian, and we don't need an educator yet. So, vet research, mechanics, facilities, education, and that's all. So we're also going to need some power. So we are going to go, we're going to move this one, we're going to relocate it. So now nothing doesn't have power. So we're going to start fast forwarding time. I'm going to go to animals, habitats. This is going to be called African Wild Dog 1. Slowing down time. We have a handful of people. Just overcrowding and environment. I'm going to pause the time. So we're going to make it a bit bigger. Because if we go to Zoopedia, they need 1016. I'm going to go to barriers. This. I'm going to plus. We're going to extend it just a little shorter. There. Right there. There. And there. And then we are going to delete this one and that one. We're going to raise the whole thing to 4.50 so that they don't escape. And there we go. We're also going to go to paths, change it there. And then if we go to these animals, kind of injured, but that's okay. So we are going to remove that plant species. Coverage is good. So we are going to need, so we're going to go to terrain, we're going to go to painting, and we are going to have more short. Going to reduce the size. Going to have a bit of long grass. some soil, and we're going to try to reduce the sand. Bit of long grass, and now everything's good. So we're going to need a bit more time. So everything's good. And everything's good. So we're going to go to the habitat and we're going to put a bit of enrichment. And this is to make everything a bit happier for the animals. I'm going to do a few of these things, a sprinkler, and nothing climbable. So if we go here, they have everything they need. So if we go to facilities, we're going to have some bins to reduce trash and some benches. We're also going to have some shade. One right here, one right here, and one right there. We are also going to put some music, an educational speaker right there. Actually, we are going to do African wild dog, range, and that is all. So the last thing we're going to need are some donation boxes. This is a way that you can primarily get money, and it also helps with the expenses. So we have successfully made a zoo. I'm going to speed things up a bit. And yes. So we now have everything. So that's how you make the zoo. So we're just going to do one more thing. And that is for, I don't know how you call it. We're going to go, the adults are going to have a $6 and children are going to have $4. Graph, good. Guess, good. Crime rate is good. So we are going to have 61 people and our profit is growing. So we're going to start putting this a little lower. 5 and 4. And we're going to view our inspection report, but we can't yet. 80 people, and then you can look at some people and say what they think. So we are also going to do one more thing, which is the vendors. And we are going to have some food stalls, such as Planet Zoo food stalls. I'm going to put that one right here. And now anyone that wants food can go and get them. So we just got a reward. So yeah. So now one of our animals is expecting offspring. And I'm just going to wait till the offspring comes. So it's about to have offspring, and there are all these people. We're getting a little bit of money. And I think it's expecting. Now there is a little one. And we can sell this one for money. That is all. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. As always, Fridays are awesome.